point is that the demographics are shifting, and that the typical client of a remodeler in the last 10 years is not the same client in the next 10 years. And whether you're on Facebook or not as a remodeler, your clients will be. And when your clients are talking to you, they're going back to their homes, taking a look and trying to find out more about you on the web, and the first place they're going to look is Facebook. Facebook allows you to treat it like a website where you can upload. What's particularly important is uploading a portfolio of the work and keeping that current. For many companies who have a website, they are able to post all sorts of stuff on there, but in order to update it, they have to pick up the phone and call their web designer and pay their web designer. Facebook is much more fluid. I can go in and make the pages look like I want and make sure that they represent the kind of company that I am. You should use your Facebook page slightly differently from your website. Your Facebook page is more fluid than your website. But if you are using it to show the brand, what is it you sell, what makes you special, what makes you different from everybody else, that's where you can take the information that you have posted to really showcase who you are and why you're different than every other remodeling company out there. So the best way to foster communication is to post on a regular basis, not too much, not too little. But one of the things you can do is I use a program, a posting program. I happen to use something called Hootsuite, which is free. There are other ones out there. I'm not specifically recommending that. But what I can do is I can sit down and I can say, you know, there are tidbits, small tidbits of information just to get out there and just to be seen. And I can schedule it for once a week, once every 2 weeks. So instead of saying, oh, you know, I haven't been back to my account for a while, I can do that ahead of time. What happens is the more you post, if someone likes me, it shows up on their wall, and then if someone's looking at their wall, and it's like an old commercial on TV, if you tell two friends and they tell two friends, things grow exponentially. Typically what you want to do is always be positive and that's hard. People are snarky on the web, and you want to try and stay as far away from snarky as possible. So you want to find only positive things to post, not bashing other people, but promoting other things. And to remember that whatever you post will oftentimes always be there forever and ever, and so you have to make sure you're proud of what you post. When I first started, I was worried, I was scared, I didn't know what this meant, and so I actually found a fabulous 25-year-old consultant who happens to be related, and she became my Facebook consultant. And you can get them for a quite reasonable fee. And she started with my postings. She helped me set up the page. She would do some of the postings for me. She'd interview me and say, what should I post about? And she would set it up. Slowly but surely, I started just doing more of it myself as I felt more comfortable. I think what stops people is, I'm afraid to post something. I know it'll be there forever. I'm afraid to make a mistake. And so if you find somebody, if there's a local internship program at a local college, there's another gentleman here who hired someone with a degree, was going to school trying to get a degree in marketing, and he just hired her part-time, and she has increased his web traffic so dramatically that I think you just have to get started. And again, if you're worried about it, you find someone, and whether it's a relative or a neighbor or somebody that you know, where you can sit down and ask them, why am I doing this? What am I doing here? And just get some advice, because you know what? They do it every day, and they probably know more than you do in the beginning, but you'll get used to it, and then you'll become more comfortable with it.